In a world obsessed with more things, more choices, more distractions, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Yet Japan quietly teaches us the value of less, showing us that fulfillment often comes not from addition, but from subtraction. True richness isn't about what you own, but how you live each day, and the quality of your connections with others. This isn't about sacrifice or deprivation. It's about discovering happiness in simplicity and finding beauty in the everyday moments that often go unnoticed. Japanese homes practice this art daily, reminding us that a full life needs a full heart, not a full wallet. The warmth of a shared meal, the comfort of a tidy space, and the laughter of loved ones are the true treasures. The philosophy is everywhere, in the elegance of a sparse room where every object has a purpose and every corner breathes calm, in the gratitude before a meal where a simple bow acknowledges the effort and care behind each bite. It's a gentle rebellion against consumerism, quietly asking with each purchase, does this truly add value to my life, or is it just another distraction? By letting go of what doesn't matter, old clutter, unnecessary obligations, excess possessions, you create space for joy, peace, and clarity. Imagine your home as a sanctuary, not a storage unit, a place where you can breathe, reflect, and truly be yourself, surrounded only by what you love and need. The Japanese approach to mindful spending is a journey, not a set of strict rules. It's about making conscious choices, learning from each step, and growing along the way. It's about changing your relationship with things and money, cherishing what you have, and letting go of the rest with gratitude. Gratitude is the starting point. When you're truly grateful for what you already possess, the urge to constantly acquire more begins to fade away. You find joy in repairing what you have, in preparing simple meals with care, and in making mindful choices that reflect your values. Saving money becomes a joyful practice, not a chore, a way to honor your future self and create freedom, rather than a burden to bear. This is how you create a life that's peaceful on the inside, not just organized on the outside. In the quiet art of living more with less, you discover that less truly can be so much more. The word motenai beautifully captures the Japanese spirit of respecting resources, both big and small. It's a philosophy that runs deep in daily life, reminding us to cherish what we have and to avoid unnecessary waste at every turn. Motenai is more than just saying what a waste. It's a heartfelt call to honor everything, from the food on our plates to the precious minutes in our day. It's about seeing value in all things, no matter how small or ordinary they may seem. Guided by motenai, daily life becomes an exercise in creativity and care. Old towels are thoughtfully transformed into cleaning rags, and even vegetable peels are simmered into nourishing broth, ensuring nothing is discarded without purpose. This way of living isn't about being stingy or cheap. Instead, it's rooted in gratitude and resourcefulness, finding joy in making the most of what we already have and appreciating every little thing. Before tossing something away, pause and ask yourself, can this item be reused in a new way, repaired with care, or perhaps shared with someone who needs it more? Each choice is a chance to reduce waste and build community. With this mindset, what once seemed like trash is transformed into possibility. Waste becomes a source of creativity, inspiring new uses and fresh ideas. Motenai isn't just about things, it extends to our time and talents as well. Are you making the most of your skills, your energy, and the moments you're given each day? Living with intention in every area, whether it's organizing your home, planning meals, or simply being present, brings a sense of purpose and deep fulfillment. Embracing motenai not only reduces waste and saves money, but also fills your life with gratitude, connection, and a renewed appreciation for what truly matters. Motenai is a simple yet profound idea, one that can transform how you see the world, encouraging you to live more thoughtfully, gratefully, and sustainably every single day. Japan's deep-rooted culture of frugality is not a recent trend, but a way of life shaped by centuries of history. In a land where resources were often scarce and natural disasters like earthquakes, typhoons, and floods were frequent, people learned to be resourceful out of necessity. Every item, every grain of rice, and every piece of fabric was valued and used with care, because survival often depended on making the most of what little was available. Over generations, conservation became more than just a practical response. It became a core part of Japanese identity. Families passed down habits of mending, reusing, and repurposing, turning thrift into a respected tradition rather than a sign of poverty. Spiritual beliefs also played a powerful role. Shinto and Buddhist philosophies taught people to respect not only nature, but also the objects they used every day, seeing them as worthy of gratitude and care. In Shinto, it's believed that spirits, or kami, reside in all things, trees, rivers, even household items. So caring for possessions is a way of honoring these spirits and showing respect for the world around us. Buddhism, meanwhile, teaches that true happiness comes from within, not from accumulating material things. This encouraged people to find contentment in simplicity and to cherish what they already had. During the Edo period, these values flourished. Recycling and repurposing became an art form. Kimonos were carefully remade into new garments. Paper was collected and reused, and broken pottery was repaired with gold using the kintsugi technique, turning flaws into beauty. These acts of renewal and transformation honored both the materials and the skilled hands that shaped them, elevating everyday life into something meaningful and beautiful. Even today, traditions like removing shoes before entering a home or wrapping gifts with reusable furoshiki cloth reflect this enduring respect for things and the environment. Living with less is not seen as deprivation, but as a sign of resilience, balance, and wisdom, an approach that values quality over quantity and finds joy in simplicity. This rich history shows that simplicity is not just a practical choice, but a time-honored tradition that brings meaning and harmony to daily life. Ultimately, Japanese frugality is about living harmoniously with what you have, appreciating every moment, and finding fulfillment in the beauty of simplicity. The bento box is a symbol of Japanese simplicity and care. Preparing a bento is an act of love, thoughtful, balanced, and waste-free. Each box contains just enough rice, protein, vegetables, all artfully arranged. This ritual teaches planning, portion control, and gratitude for food. Packing your own lunch saves money and reduces waste. Leftovers find new life in the bento, embodying motenai. The reusable box cuts down on disposables. Making a bento is self-care, a small daily act of intention. It turns a simple meal into a joyful, mindful experience. The bento's lesson intention and care make life richer. Japan's 100 yen shops aren't about mindless buying. They're about smart, purposeful spending. Shoppers go in with a plan, seeking practical solutions, not clutter. It's a treasure hunt for useful, well-designed items that solve real problems. These shops offer affordable tools for organization and efficiency. The focus is on needs, not wants, quality over quantity. Even inexpensive items can bring order and joy if chosen wisely. The price doesn't determine value, usefulness does. This mindset encourages critical, intentional purchasing. Spend with purpose and find satisfaction in smart choices. Japanese minimalism isn't about empty rooms. It's about keeping what matters. It's a warm, intentional approach. Only what you love or need stays. Every item has a purpose, supporting your well-being. Quality over quantity, purpose over possession. Decluttering becomes self-discovery. Does this spark joy? Letting go frees you from clutter and emotional baggage. You make space for new experiences and clarity. Selectivity leads to less spending and fewer impulse buys. Invest in timeless, cherished pieces. Mindful consumption brings calm and control. Your home becomes a sanctuary, reflecting your values. Minimalism saves money and brings peace. It's a life filled with purpose, gratitude, and joy. Community is central to Japan's mindful lifestyle. Sharing resources like garden vegetables or children's clothes reduces the need to own everything. This culture of sharing builds strong, supportive neighborhoods. Borrowing and giving create connection and gratitude. It's a practical, emotional safety net. Motenai lives here too. Items are reused, not wasted. Children learn the value of sharing early on. You can start small, share with neighbors, organize swaps, join local groups. The sharing economy saves money, reduces waste, and builds bonds. True richness comes from community, not possessions. The Japanese path to living better with less is about balance. Chawa. It's finding harmony between your inner world and your surroundings. There are no rigid rules, just a personal journey toward what feels right. The aesthetic of Shibui, simple, subtle beauty, guides this balance. A balanced life isn't extreme, it's quietly content. Notice how your space and spending make you feel. These are clues. Align your habits with your values for true harmony. This is an ongoing practice, not a destination. Regularly check in and adjust as needed. Lasting peace comes from small, mindful choices. It's not about perfection, but about a graceful, balanced life. The Japanese art of living well by spending less redefines wealth. True wealth is joy, peace, and meaning, not money or things. It's found in gratitude, community, and a tranquil home. Motenai, intention, and sharing are the foundation of this life. The bento, the yen shop, and minimalism all teach us to value what matters. This way of life frees you from stress and the pressure to keep up. You gain time, energy, and space for what nourishes your soul. Your home, mind, and heart become lighter. Embracing simplicity, you gain everything that truly matters. This is the beautiful secret, a life that genuinely sparks joy.